much buzz around the country that the sales have been growing at Whole Foods. And my friend Will Paradise, who's also a vegan, he's the president of Whole Foods, called me up for a meeting about a month ago because there was a lot of buzz happening and he had some concerns, so it's the buyer. And I went to his office and he like jokingly said, "So what's up with the pyramid scheme?" And I said, "You're a pyramid scheme." Yeah, and he's like, "What do you mean?" And I like drew it out on his whiteboard and he's like, "Damn, you're right." But you know, we have 30% year-over-year growth with them. So they just wanted us to be fully transparent with what's going on, and they said as long as you're supporting our stores and you know you're doing well here, we really don't care what you're doing. We're just stoked that Pangea is growing. And we're one of the companies that is microfinanced through Whole Foods as well. Yes?
Will your products ship throughout the world?
No.
Not for 18 months.
Oh, the 18 months, you can't recruit anyone, let's call that, for 18 months, but you can't also sell to anyone like in different countries.
No, we sell through distributors into retailers in 15 different countries, but that's completely separate from this model. Right now, this is only in the United States.
Okay.
Which is a lot of people.
What percentages of your products are locally sourced? Is it
None of the ingredients are local, but 50% of our ingredients are from the U.S. and everything is made in the U.S. But it's very, you know, the amount of ingredient that we need to make our products far exceeds any producer for a cosmetic ingredient that could be grown in Colorado. I would love it if we could have.
Where's your main market in the U.S.? Is there any particular California or?
Yeah, I would say that California, New York, and Colorado, you could say are our main 3 hubs. That's where our biggest communities are of Pangea consumers. But
Where's your factory?
so we have 6 factories. So most of what we make is made in Denver, in Englewood, and then we have California, Rhode Island, Bradford Soap Works. We made most of what we sold until the economy crashed in 2008. And I woke up one day and really, you know, it's one of the realizations from starting a business. I had to decide, do I want to focus on manufacturing the product or do I want to focus on building the brand? I couldn't do both. There's no way. So we basically decided that we were going to focus on building a brand. So we selectively choose certified organic. And by the way, everything that we make is certified organic. This isn't just marketing organic. It's actually certified everything that we make. And so we work with a select group of certified organic facilities, like our lip balms are made in Taos, New Mexico, bar soaps are being made in Rhode Island, most of the skincare is being made between Denver and California. But everything's made in the U.S. and always will be.
And your lavender, I remember, you'll remember me because I contacted you, I had a lavender field for you, waiting for you to just pick. But it wasn't organic.
Yeah, it wasn't
So,
organic.
couldn't
We're very
go for it.
picky about
Yeah.
where we get our ingredients.
Yeah.
And there's amazing farms all
No,
over
it was
the world.
cranberry. It was a cranberry farm.
Oh,
It was
cranberry. Yeah, you guys
I
should
have a
check.
lavender farm and a cranberry farm, just so you know.
So cranberries are pretty interesting. Anybody here from Wisconsin? Nobody. We source cranberry seeds for, this is our 3rd best-selling product. It's a facial scrub.
I love that.
And it's an azuki bean, crushed cranberry seeds, a scrub. You what?
Sounds good to eat.
Yeah, it is. So I got in my car with our filmmaker last fall, or 2 falls ago, and decided to go visit James Lake Farms, which is one of the few certified organic cranberry marshes, which is what they're called in Wisconsin, not bogs.
No?
That's Massachusetts.
Or Oregon, because I have a bog in Oregon.
Or Oregon.
Yeah.
But 60% of the cranberries in the U.S. are actually grown in Wisconsin, which they don't get a lot of credit for. And we source from a certified organic cranberry marsh, and we drove 6 hours to 3 Lakes, Wisconsin. And it's this amazing site, because cranberries are harvested in 2 weeks. That's it. It's a 2-week harvest season, and they have 2 weeks to sell them to the stores, so everyone makes cranberry sauce. And after that, it all gets processed into frozen or cranberry juice or cranberry this or cranberry that. And so we went out there, and you can watch the video on our website under the Pangea TV, you can't miss it. But it was amazing because the story of this marsh was we were harvesting all these cranberries in the marsh, and the story was John, who owns the farm, was the CEO of Ocean Spray's largest competitor, and then Ocean Spray bought this company, and John and his wife were like, screw the executive life, let's be farmers, and they bought one of the cranberry marshes, and they decided to turn it into an organic marsh. So they took 5 years of going through the whole process and turning it into an organic marsh, which I thought was really cool. And as we were finishing harvesting, I saw this like big farmer dude, you know, he's like big handlebar, and, you know, I was like, let's go interview that guy. So we ran up to him with the camera and started asking him questions, and I was like, so how do you like working here? And he's like, he's like, it's amazing. I get to wake up every morning, and you know, the whole farm was 600 acres surrounded by tamaracks and cranberry marshes, and then he started crying, and I was like, whoa. And he's like, yeah, he's like, before John bought this farm, he's like, I've been working this farm for 28 years. We used to have to wear hazmat suits and pressurized cabs just to go into the water, because there were so many fungicides and herbicides and pesticides that they would flood the marshes with. And then it turned out that his wife has cancer, so it was very personal to him. And he's like, now you can go swimming in here, and the wildlife treats this as an ecosystem, and he's like, it's completely amazing, you know. And I was like, that's why I'm out here. Like, this is why Pangea exists, because we're supporting this. And when you buy Pangea, you're saying yes to making sure that 1 million acres all over the world is organic, and that we're not supporting spraying DDT on things, and we're not supporting wrecking ecosystems with pesticides and herbicides and fungicides.
Yeah, I tried to get my brother-in-law to go organic.